Hello guys, what's up? I'm Deniz Koyu and you're watching Wantelectronic. Okay, so my top 3 highlights of the year. It's always tough to pin it down to your 3 highlights of the year because there's so much great things happening in one year. But I think what really stood out for me, when I have to think about it, what I remember is number 1, Nocturnal Wonderland was really great for me. Then I had one show at the beginning of this year in Vancouver that was with Zed together, and it was an arena show, 10,000 people roundabout. I was playing right before Zed, and it was an amazing crowd. I don't know why exactly, I can't really tell you, but the energy in that stadium was top-notch, was really amazing. So I still remember that. And then a third highlight for me. Now this is kind of different. It's rare, but it's a club in Europe actually. It's in Sofia. The club is called Yalta. It's like a really small place, but actually lots of DJs that are playing in the summer in Europe, they know about it. And if you ask them, lots of the guys will say this is one of the most amazing clubs in the world actually. Just because of the crowd there. It's so different. Usually I play sets that are like 90 minutes or up to 2 hours, but at that place I had so much fun. I was playing almost more than 4 hours. I think something between 4 to 5 hours. I was playing tech house, some deep house, really progressive, cool stuff. Like, I don't know, I played Cyrus D, some classics, like classics from 2008 to 2012, like, my favorite tracks of all times. And it's a slightly older crowd, but very educated, and they are so much into it. It's amazing to play for them. Like they go nuts when you play like one of those classic songs, but really cool stuff. You can't play anything cheesy, nothing commercial, no way. So amazing, I had so much fun. I almost missed my flight because I just wanted to go on playing. Yeah, that was my 3 highlights. What I think the best thing that happened to dance music this year, I think what's really great is you can see that the scene is starting to change a bit. I think everybody's trying to get rid of this really typical EDM sound that has been around for 2 years now. That hardstyle kick drum and just the monotone sounds, a very aggressive tone in it. I think people are starting to get tired of it. And I think maybe one highlight of the year for me was to see what happened to Oliver Heldens and what he really did to the scene in this year. I think that was pretty amazing because he managed to show people a new direction and get people interested into something else. And I think he's starting to create a change, which is great. And I think next year it's going to have even more impact on the whole scene, and I'm really curious and excited for that. The release that I'm probably most proud of would be To the Sun, my latest release. Just because, if I compare it to my other tracks I did before, To the Sun is a more complex song. It's a vocal song, full melodic, and there's quite a lot into it actually. I mean, production-wise, there's quite a lot to it. And it's just a bigger project for me. I've been working on that song for over a year. It was a great process. Lots of fun to actually work on a track like that on Axtone, because Axwell is quite a lot involved in a production like this. I was going back and forth on email with him for, I don't know, 30, 40 times. I had so many different versions, and it was a very exciting project for me. And I mean, it was a different direction for me also. It was the first time for me to try out something like that, so it was kind of a challenge for me, which was really important to me to just, kind of prove to myself that I can produce something like that. I wouldn't say that it's a totally like a new direction that I want to go now. So I mean, what I want to say is I will still do tracks in a kind of style that I did before, like simple club tools. I love to do that, just cool progressive tracks like Bong, Ruby, that kind of stuff. But I also want to do more complex songs once in a while, like vocal songs, more melodic, maybe things that can be played on the radio. Just I want to keep my spectrum wide. I think that's important, not to get stuck in one direction. That's it. Yeah. New Year's Eve, I'm playing in Boston at Bijou. Actually, Bijou is one of my favorite clubs maybe in the States even. It's I don't know why actually. It's a great crowd there, and I've been playing there since I came to Boston first time. And I love Boston. It's lots of students there, young people, and good energy. So I'm coming there for New Year's Eve, and what can you expect? I will bring a lot of new music. I'm actually finishing a couple of new stuff in the studio right now, and I think New Year's Eve is a great opportunity to showcase new music. It's gonna be an exciting night. Yeah, New Year's resolution. I think it's gonna be a little less Jägermeister and a bit more to the gym next year. That's my New Year's resolution, I guess. Yeah. My plans for 2015, putting out lots of music. I have lots of stuff I'm working on right now. I have one track coming out on Protocol Records. It's a collaboration with some unknown guys from Sweden. They're called Don Palm. I've been friends with them for a long time. They're very talented, and they're just starting to put out music now. And I've been working on this track together with them. And actually, with Nicky Romero is playing it right now in every set of his as his intro track. It's always his first track in his set. So if you go to a Nicky Romero show, you will hear it. This is one track, and then I'm still finishing a collaboration with Thomas Gold, Torn Apart. This has been a long process, this track. We had so many different versions, and now we finally arrived at one version that we are both happy with. So that's planned for early next year. And then a couple of more instrumental club tracks, just fun stuff that I usually do. And else, I think next year, I feel like 2015 is going to be a really, really interesting year for dance music, because I feel like there's going to happen lots of changes to the scene. Because I feel like 2014, the scene has been a bit too much stuck in one direction. And I think it's really time to try out new things. And I believe that next year, lots of producers will take the risk to try out new things, because it's the right time now. People will appreciate that. So, and I will do the same.